Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. I am currently serving in oil and gas sector and having an experience over 20 years in the field. Preparing different types of analysis and reports using different tools. My today's video is in continuation to the gap analysis tools. Today we will learn about the second tool, SWOT analysis, in detail. I have collected the data and information from a different website to make it more comprehensive for you to watch my video. In gap analysis video only brief information provided. Now we are going to learn in detail. Please watch video till end for clear understanding. You can watch my videos on my channel Think Future Onwards Academy and Resource of Educational Development, RED, separately. You can find the link below in description of this video. Today we will learn and understand what is SWOT analysis, how to conduct, analyze. Let's begin. SWOT is an acronym that stands for strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. SWOT analysis is a strategic planning technique used to help a person or organization identify the strength, weakness, opportunity, and threat. Analysis looks at internal and external factors that can affect your business. Internal factors are your strengths and weaknesses. External factors are the threats and opportunities. I will discuss in detail in this video. A SWOT analysis helps you to build on strengths, minimize weakness, seize opportunities, counteract threats. To get the most out of a SWOT analysis, you need to conduct it with a particular business objective in mind. For example, a SWOT analysis can help you decide if you should introduce a new product or service or change your processes. A SWOT analysis is often part of strategic planning. It can help you better understand your business and work out what areas need improving. It can also help you understand your market, including your competitors, and predict changes that you will need to address to make sure your business is successful. It is also a particularly useful step in your marketing planning process. Now we will discuss the difference of SWOT and gap. SWOT analysis. SWOT analysis evaluates a company against its peers. Gap analysis is an internal evaluation to identify performance deficiencies. SWOT analysis is done for long-term planning. Gap analysis is often done to reach short-term goals. SWOT analysis is often a comprehensive study evaluating many aspects and many competitors. Gap analysis can be very simple, targeted towards fine-tuning one process. Now we will see how to use a SWOT analysis. A SWOT analysis can offer helpful perspectives at any stage of an effort. You might use it to explore possibilities for new efforts or solutions to problems. Make decisions about the best path for your initiative. Identifying your opportunities for success in context of threats to success can clarify directions and choices. Determine where change is possible. If you are at a juncture or turning point, an inventory of your strengths and weaknesses can reveal priorities as well as possibilities. Adjust and refine plans mid-course. A new opportunity might open wider avenues, while a new threat could close a path that once existed. SWOT also offers a simple way of communicating about your initiative or program and an excellent way to organize information you've gathered from studies or surveys. Once you've examined all four aspects of SWOT, you'll likely be faced with a long list of potential actions to take. You'll want to build on your strengths, boost your weaker areas, head off any threats, and exploit every opportunity. But, before you leap into action, look for potential connections between the quadrants of your matrix. For example, could you use some of your strengths to open up further opportunities? And, would even more opportunities become available by eliminating some of your weaknesses? Now it's time to ruthlessly prune and prioritize your ideas, so that you can focus time and money on the most significant ones. Refine each point to make your comparisons clearer. Carry through the options you generate to later stages in your strategy formation process and apply them at the right level, for example, at a product or product line level, rather than at the much vaguer whole company level. Here we will learn the benefits of SWOT. It helps you to build on what you do well, to address what you're lacking, to minimize risks, and to take the greatest possible advantage of chances for success. It can be used to kick off strategy formulation informally, or in a more sophisticated way as a serious strategy tool. You can also use it to get an understanding of your competitors, which can give you the insights you need to craft a coherent and successful competitive position. A SWOT, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, analysis can help you identify and understand key issues affecting your business, but it does not necessarily offer solutions. You should be aware of the limitations as well as the benefits of a SWOT analysis before you decide to conduct one. Knowing what you can reasonably expect to achieve will make the SWOT analysis more useful for your business, and will save you time. Ultimately, you must be prepared to spend the time to review your SWOT analysis and use it to determine the best way forward in your business. The main benefits of conducting a SWOT analysis is that it has little or no cost. Anyone who understands your business can perform a SWOT analysis. You can also use a SWOT analysis when you don't have much time to address a complex situation. This means that you can take steps towards improving your business without the expense of an external consultant or business advisor. Another advantage of a SWOT analysis is that it concentrates on the most important factors affecting your business. Using a SWOT, you can understand your business better, address weaknesses, deter threats, capitalize on opportunities, take advantage of your strengths, develop business goals and strategies for achieving them. There are limitations of SWOT analysis as well. When we are conducting a SWOT analysis, we should keep in mind that it is only one stage of the business planning process. For complex issues, you will usually need to conduct more in-depth research and analysis to make decisions. Keep in mind that a SWOT analysis only covers issues that can definitely be considered a strength, weakness, opportunity, or threat. Because of this, it's difficult to address uncertain or two-sided factors, such as factors that could either be a strength or a weakness or both. With a SWOT analysis, for example, we might have a prominent location, but the lease may be expensive. A SWOT analysis may be limited because it doesn't prioritize issues, provide solutions, or offer alternative decisions. It can generate too many ideas but not help us to choose which one is best, and can produce a lot of information, but not all of it is useful. Now we will discuss key elements of SWOT analysis. A SWOT analysis focuses on strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Remember that the purpose of performing a SWOT is to reveal positive forces that work together and potential problems that need to be recognized and possibly addressed. We will discuss the process of creating the analysis, but first here are a few sample layouts for your SWOT analysis. As you know, we segregated the factors into two parts: internal and external factors. Now first we will understand the internal factor, which is strengths and weaknesses, SW. Internal factors include your resources and experiences. General areas to consider are: Area 1, human resources, staff, volunteers, board members, target population. Area 2, physical resources, your location, building, equipment. Area 3, financial, grants, funding agencies, other sources of income. Area 4, activities and processes, programs you run, systems you employ. Area 5, past experiences, building blocks for learning and success, your reputation in the community. Now we will understand the external factor, which are opportunities and threats, OT. Opportunities and threats, on the other hand, are the external factors taken into consideration in SWOT analysis. Opportunities come and go randomly, without you being able to change their timing or frequency. No organization, group, program, or neighborhood is immune to outside events and forces. Consider your connectedness, for better and worse, as you compile this part of your SWOT list. There are certain forces and facts that your group does not control, which are future trends in your field or the culture, the economy, local, national, or international, funding sources, foundations, donors, legislatures. Demographics, changes in the age, race, gender, culture of those you serve or in your area. The physical environment, is your building in a growing part of town? Is the bus company cutting routes? Legislation, do new federal requirements make your job harder, or easier? Local, national, or international events. Now we will learn how to conduct a SWOT analysis. You can use this information in your business planning to help achieve your goals. To work out if something is an internal or external factor, ask yourself if it would exist even if your business didn't. If it would, then it's an external factor, e.g. new technology. You can use the following 8 steps to conduct a SWOT analysis. Step 1. Decide on the objective of your SWOT analysis. Step 2. Research your business, industry, and market. Step 3. List your business's strengths. Step 4. List your business's weaknesses. Step 5. List potential opportunities for your business. Step 6. List potential threats to your business. Step 7. Establish priorities from the SWOT. Step 8. Develop a strategy to address issues in the SWOT. Here we will review the example of SWOT analysis model for your better understanding based on the internal and external environment. Firstly, we will review the internal environment starting from strengths. Excellent sales staff with strong knowledge of existing products. Good relationship with customers. Good internal communications. High traffic location, successful marketing strategies, reputation for innovation. Now we will review the weaknesses. Currently struggling to meet deadlines, too much work? High rental costs, market research data may be out of date. Cash flow problems, holding too much stock. Poor record keeping. The second part we will review the external environment opportunities and threats. Opportunities. Similar products on the market are not as reliable or are more expensive. Loyal customers. Product could be on the market for Christmas. Customer demand, have asked sales staff for similar product. Threats. Competitors have a similar product. Competitors have launched a new advertising campaign. Competitor opening shop nearby. Downturn in economy may mean people are spending less. Now I will give you in detail information of SWOT analysis model explanation. Strengths. Strengths are the points that your organization does particularly well. Think about the advantages of your organization has over other organizations. These might be the motivation of your staff, access to certain materials, or a strong set of manufacturing processes. Your strengths are an integral part of your organization. You have to find an answer of the following questions to do strength analysis. Question 1. What do you do better than anyone else? Question 2. What values drive your business? Question 3. What unique or lowest cost resources can you draw upon that others can't? Question 4. What your competitors might see as your strengths? Question 5. What factors mean that you get the sale ahead of them? Remember, any aspect of your organization is only a strength if it brings you a clear advantage. For example, if all of your competitors provide high-quality products, then a high-quality production process is not a strength in your market, it's a necessity. Weaknesses. Now consider your organization's weaknesses. Be honest. A SWOT analysis will only be valuable if you gather all the information you need. So, it's best to be realistic now, and face any unpleasant truths as soon as possible. Weaknesses, like strengths, are inherent features of your organization, so focus on your people, resources, systems, and procedures. Think about what you could improve, and the sorts of practices you should avoid. Answer the following questions. Question 1. How other people in your market see you? Question 2. Do they notice weaknesses that you tend to be blind to? Question 3. Take time to examine how and why your competitors are doing better than you. What are you lacking? Opportunities. Opportunities are openings or chances for something positive to happen, but you'll need to claim them for yourself. They usually arise from situations outside your organization, and require an eye to what might happen in the future. They might arise as developments in the market you serve, or in the technology you use. Being able to spot and exploit opportunities can make a huge difference to your organization's ability to compete and take the lead in your market. Think about good opportunities you can spot immediately. These don't need to be game changers, even small advantages can increase your organization's competitiveness. What interesting market trends are you aware of, large or small, which could have an impact? You should also watch out for changes in government policy related to your field. And changes in social patterns, population profiles, and lifestyles can all throw up interesting opportunities. Threats. Threats include anything that can negatively impact or affect your organization from the outside, such as supply chain problems, changes in market requirements. It's vital to anticipate threats and to take action against them before you become a victim. Think about the obstacles you face in getting your product to market and selling. You may notice that quality standards or specifications for your products are changing, and that you'll need to change those products if you're to stay in the lead. Evolving technology is an ever-present threat, as well as an opportunity. Always consider what your competitors are doing, and whether you should be changing your organization's emphasis to meet the challenge. But remember that what they're doing might not be the right thing for you to do, and avoid copying them without knowing how it will improve your position. Be sure to explore whether your organization is exposed to external challenges. Do you have bad debt or cash flow problems, for example, that could make you vulnerable to even small changes in your market? This is the kind of threat that can seriously damage your business, so be alert. Here I am using an example. A neighborhood group in Chicago developed combined lists for their SWOT analysis, one for positives and one for negatives. They agreed upon these internal and external factors. First, we will see some strengths and opportunities. Positives: trust among partners, intellectual capacity, people who are committed to the work, neighborhood with a proud history, right people at the table, ability to influence policy, history of collaboration, experience in community development, attention of internal and external investors. Now we will see some limitations and challenges. Negatives: violence and gangs among youth. People in the community need to define success. Not enough people doing the work. Funders need to become genuine partners. Difficulty balancing service delivery and advocacy. Partnering takes time, more resources needed. Regional planning that harms community. While the terms are general, the analysis still offered direction to the participants in their planning. The group identified one of their strengths as people who are committed to the work, while one of their weaknesses was difficulty balancing service delivery and advocacy. They needed to be aware of both internal qualities as they formed strategies for community change. When they looked to their external and internal opportunities, the group realized they had the attention of funders. They could capitalize on this opportunity for grant money, but they needed to define projects with an awareness of an internal weakness. People in the community need to define success. If the group accepts a grant to carry out a project that the community does not consider important, i.e., has not defined as success, their future effectiveness could be compromised. More specifically, the neighborhood group knew they want to make improvements in certain goal areas, so they used the SWOT analysis to guide planning. One goal area was economic development and job creation. Knowing they possessed certain strengths, they developed a plan that addressed some of their weaknesses. Strength and opportunity. Experience in community development. Attention of internal and external investors. Neighborhood with a proud history. Weakness and limitation. Funders need to become genuine partners. Violence and gangs among youth. Based on these facts, they devised an economic development strategy. To create a community revolving loan fund to support startup of small businesses. This would bring the neighborhood's investors into a partnership with the neighbors, matching opportunity with limitation, and the creation of jobs could offer other opportunities to youth who were tempted to join gangs, addressing a weakness. The neighborhood group also concluded that certain strengths equipped them to take on another threat. Here's another example minus the box. Based on these facts about their group's assets. Ability to influence policy. Right people at the table. History of collaboration. The members developed two broad strategies to address this liability. Regional planning that harms the community. The strategies they formed were to promote citizen involvement in key policy issues that affect the neighborhoods, example fair housing, welfare reform, public safety. To enhance participation, involvement, and influence of neighborhood leaders and organizations on broader policy issues. In this way, even a very simple SWOT analysis can be a basis for brainstorming and concrete planning, within the context of the vision, mission, and purpose an organization has already established. After the SWOT analysis, of course, the neighborhood group moved on to the next step, developing action plans to implement its strategies. Information from the SWOT was useful in that context as well, helping to clarify strengths and weaknesses in resources and experience. While developing and using a SWOT, the following checklist must be followed. Your group or organization has determined, based on its strengths and characteristics, to use a SWOT analysis to help develop strategies for change. You have designed your retreat or meeting as well as the form of the SWOT analysis you will conduct. You have involved a diverse group of stakeholders in creating the SWOT assessment. You conducted the SWOT analysis meeting and generated a list of internal strengths and weaknesses and external opportunities and threats. While conducting a SWOT, the following checklist must be followed. At your meeting or retreat, designate a leader or group facilitator. Designate a recorder if your group is large. Use newsprint on a flip chart or a large board to record the analysis and discussion points. Introduce the SWOT method and its purpose in your organization. Divide your stakeholders into smaller groups, of 3 to 10, depending on your size. Mix the small groups to get a range of perspectives, and give people a chance to introduce themselves. Direct each group to designate a recorder, and provide each with newsprint or dry erase board. Instruct them to create a SWOT analysis in the format you choose: a chart, columns, a matrix, or even a page for each quality. Give the groups 20 to 30 minutes to brainstorm and fill out their own strengths, weakness, opportunities, and threats chart for your program, initiative, or effort. Reconvene the group to share results, recording on the flip chart or board. Collect and organize the differing groups' ideas and perceptions by asking for results from one group at a time or by opening the floor to all groups. Use one of the following orders to record results. SWOT order, recording strengths first, weaknesses second, etc. Top priority order for each category: the strongest strength, most dangerous weakness, biggest opportunity, worst threat. Discuss insights, repeated items, and cross-connections between categories. This strength plays into that opportunity. Use the results to support your purpose for the meeting. Come to some consensus about most important items in each category. Relate the analysis to your vision, mission, and goals. Translate the analysis to action plans and strategies. If appropriate, prepare a written summary of the SWOT analysis for participants to use in planning and implementing your effort. Before conducting a SWOT, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats analysis, decide what you want to achieve with it and consider whether it is the best tool for your needs. If you decide a SWOT analysis is the best tool, the following tips will help you get the most out of it. Keep your SWOT short and simple. For example, if you think your staff are a strength, include specific details, such as individual staff and their specific skills and experience, as well as why they are a strength and how they can help you meet your business goals. When you finish your SWOT analysis, prioritize the results by listing them in order of the most significant factors that affect your business to the least. Get multiple perspectives on your business for your SWOT analysis. Ask for input from your employees, suppliers, customers, and partners. Apply your SWOT analysis to a specific issue, such as a goal you would like to achieve or a problem you need to solve, rather than to your entire business. You can then conduct separate SWOT analyses on individual issues and combine them. Look at where your business is now and think about where it might be in the future, as well as where you would like to be. Consider your competitors and be realistic about how your business compares to them. Think about the factors that are essential to the success of your business, and the things you can offer customers that your competitors can't. This is your competitive advantage. It's useful to keep these in mind when conducting a SWOT analysis. Feedback. I hope you enjoyed this video, and before leaving, if you have not already subscribed this channel, make sure to subscribe, like and hit the bell icon to get updates when I post new videos. Provide your feedback in comments. Join social media on following links.